Happy time zone, everyone. It's me, Ivory, and welcome to my gameplay diary. So it is October 30th, and it is the day of the InZOI October update. Now, this update is going to bring many new features. However, if you are playing with a modded game, I have 5 tips for you. That way you don't mess your game up, because trust me, I have been there on my gameplay diary live. I don't want you guys to go through what I went through, so these are 5 tips that you can keep in mind. So let's go ahead and jump into the very first tip. So when you're in your Steam library, you want to right click InZOI, and then you're going to click manage, and then you'll see backup game files. So when you back up your game files, you can put them pretty much anywhere you want to. I'm not going to go through this because I have InZOI open right now, but you'll simply just pick somewhere where you want the files to go to and back them up there. InZOI isn't different from any other game. If you are playing with mods, that is a choice, and there is a chance that a broken mod, outdated mod that's not going to be compatible with the update could potentially mess your game up, and this is like pretty standard for modded games. This is important because if you do choose to test out your mods with a new build, and let's say you end up like me, you're missing windows, doors, it's corrupting something, you will have your save files backed up without the corruption from the outdated mods, and you don't have to worry about your game being ruined. Before we dive into tip 2, I want to let you know that I am a part of the Crafting Creator Network, so if you would like to support me as a creator while you play InZOI, you can do so by entering my gameplay diary under the options section in the game menu, and it just helps to support me as a creator while I continue to make these videos. Let's go ahead and dive into tip number 2. Now, this is something that I choose to do. You don't have to be like me, but I highly recommend this because if you're using any mods that aren't from the in-game system, I found tons of mods on the InZOI Connect store as well as Nexus, and they automatically disable those mods for whatever reason. I don't have any communication that they have changed this, but when you update your game, it deactivates all mods. However, when you turn your mods back on, the game doesn't recognize the mods that aren't from the in-game system, so they don't get reactivated, which means that you have to manually reactivate all of those mods. So if you would like, you still have to check and see that all of the mods that you're using are up to date and compatible and test it out. But I like to keep a backup of my active mods because this avoids me having to go into the mod, opening up the mod manifest file, and then going to be enable and switching false to true. I would do this just in case. I mean, the more mods you have, the more tedious it's going to be to manually enable all of the mods that you put in the game yourself. Moving on to tip number 3, this is a non-negotiable for me. I don't care what game it is. If I'm modding it, I am backing up my save files. And this is just like modded game 101. I always back up my save files when I know that there is a patch or an update coming. For tip number 4, if it is day 1, that patch just came out, it's hot off the oven, they said order up. Number 7, I got you. Don't test the new update with your precious save files that you've been putting like hundreds of hours into, okay? If you want to experience all of the new features, if you want to do trick-or-treating, if you want to be malicious and rob and steal and go to jail, like whatever you want to do, feed your baby, whatever else is in the new update. I know it's really exciting and you probably want to see your favorite Zoids that you've been playing with for hours, engage with all the new content and put them new lashes on her, new nails, boom, she's looking good. However, now she's corrupted. What are we going to do? I don't know. I told you not to do it. So make sure you test out all of the new features with a fresh save file. I would definitely proceed with caution with the older ones, especially since we see a lot of changes to Create-a-Zoi and, the personalities. And low-key, it's going to be people out there that don't care, okay? Like, there's going to be people out there that are just going to open the game, go to their favorite save file, and just test it out. And then you can find out from them Like, this is terrible, but it's true. You could find out from them, like, okay, so maybe I don't want to use it. Maybe they need to fix this, so I'm gonna hold off on it. Let's go ahead and dive right into tip number 5, because this is going to be something that you see. Tip number 5 is beware of the warning signs. So when you load up your game, it's updated, you know, you took your mods out, you are going to see this red triangle. It's going to have an exclamation. This little symbol right here is doing everything in its power to tell you that it is a warning. So when you hover over this, it's literally going to tell you that there is data missing from this save file and it's not activated. And now when you go to launch these, when you press play, it's going to give you another warning: loading error. DLC or mod data mismatch. Loading may not function properly. Are you sure you want to load? So this is something that I experienced in my rags to riches save file when I had mods, and then I didn't want the mods. I took the mods out, and I think there was a mod that was just completely incompatible with the game. Like, I bless their heart, whoever made the mod, it just messed my entire game up. And I remember there was someone else in the chat that had a mod that messed their game up too. So we were missing like doors, windows, furniture pieces. It just took a lot of the items out from 𝐻𝒶𝓅𝓅𝓎. And, you know, I went to go reload the game after I took everything out, and I saw this and and this is why I said it's really important to keep backups of your save file, because you never know what could happen. Wow, 𝐻𝒶𝓅𝓅𝓎 has been really tame since I took her paw. She's not swinging on me or nothing, but yeah, so those are the 5 things that you want to keep in mind and be ahead of when the update comes out. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments section below. I also have a Discord community if you want to reach out and talk to us there. We mostly yap about InZOI and virtual worlds and reality TV, so feel free to join us there. Other than that, remember to stay hydrated, be kind to yourself, and don't fuss at those kids when they knock on your door tomorrow. Like, they're literally trick-or-treating. Like, they're only being kids doing what they're supposed to do. Don't fuss at them. You know, just give them the candy. They say trick or treat. You smile, you be friendly, and let them go about their way. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye.
My Sims got drama, I can't deny. Can't wait till we play paralyzed, cozy vibes with Ivory. Baby, put me in your hard drive. Stacking mods, your girls